Hollywood gave us silver six-shooters, perfect draws, and outlaws who never missed. But the real guns of the American frontier weren't polished or pretty. They were battered tools carried by desperate men who lived hard and died fast. When newspapers called them legends, these men were already long gone, and their weapons were anything but glamorous. The truth is simpler and grittier. The guns outlaws actually used were whatever they could steal, afford, or keep working. From black powder Colts to borrowed Winchesters, their arsenals told a story of necessity, not vanity. No custom pearl grips, no gold plating, just steel, sweat, and survival. Today on The Real Frontier, we're stripping away the myth to count down the 10 real guns that armed America's most infamous outlaws, the ones that truly echoed across the frontier. Let's begin with number 10. Number 10, Colt 1851. Navy, the gentleman's sidearm. For all the talk of peacemakers, the Colt 1851 Navy was the real outlaw favorite through the 1860s and 70s. Light, balanced, and deadly accurate, it chambered a .36 ball, small but fast. Wild Bill Hickok carried a matched pair in ivory grips. Jesse James used one long before switching to cartridge models. It wasn't the most powerful gun on the plains, but it pointed true, reloaded easily, and could be hidden under a coat. To a gunfighter, accuracy beat intimidation every time. The Navy wasn't about swagger, it was about certainty. Number 9, Remington New Model Army, the reliable workhorse. Many outlaws didn't have armorers or spare parts. They needed something that worked after months on the trail. Enter the Remington New Model Army. Its solid top strap frame made it stronger than Colt's open design, and its cylinders could be swapped in seconds. Frank James favored one for years, calling it the soldier's iron. It didn't jam, it didn't crack, and it fired true through rain, mud, or blood. When your life depended on 6 good shots, reliability wasn't luxury, it was law. Number 8, Spencer repeating rifle. The bandit's equalizer. When a rifle could outshoot soldiers, it became priceless. After the Civil War, hundreds of Spencer repeaters flooded pawn shops and saddlebags. Each carried 7 rimfire cartridges, a miracle compared to slow, single-shot muskets. Outlaws like the younger brothers used them to stand off posses and Pinkertons at range. A Spencer wasn't fast to reload, but for those first 7 shots, it made one man feel like an army. In ambush country, that was enough. Number 7, Winchester Model 1873, the Outlaw's rifle. They called it the gun that won the West, but it might as well have been the gun that armed the outlaw. Billy the Kid, Butch Cassidy, and countless rustlers carried it. Its .44-40 cartridge matched the Colt's single-action army, meaning one belt of ammo fed both pistol and rifle. The lever action was smooth, the firepower fast, and the reach unmatched for mid-range fights. In a world without backup, the 1873 turned a single man into a moving fortress. It wasn't legend that made it famous, it was repetition. Number 6, Colt 1860. Army, the warhorse turned criminal's companion. When the Civil War ended, soldiers went home, and so did their guns. The Colt 1860 Army, chambered in .44 caliber, became a veteran of another kind of war: robbery, revenge, and survival. Its sleek lines and manageable recoil made it ideal for riders. Jesse and Frank James, both Confederate guerrillas, carried them into their first train jobs. It was the perfect balance: big enough to end a fight, light enough to wear all day. A soldier's relic, reborn as an outlaw's signature. Number 5, Sharps Carbine, the ambush specialist. The Sharps wasn't built for quick draws, it was built for distance. A single-shot falling block rifle, it could deliver one perfect hit across hundreds of yards. Stagecoach robbers and bushwhackers used it to strike from tree lines, then vanish before riders could react. Its heavy trigger and crisp break rewarded patience. When an outlaw needed to stop a wagon or pick a rider off a ridge, the Sharps was as close as the West came to a sniper rifle. Quiet, clean, and final. Number 4, Smith & Wesson Model 3. Schofield, the quick reload. For men on horseback, reloading speed could mean survival. The Schofield's top break frame spat out empty shells in one motion, letting riders slam in new rounds without fumbling. Jesse James carried one. So did the Dalton gang. Its .45 Schofield cartridge was slightly shorter than the .45 Colt, but faster to handle. It may not have hit harder, but it hit again before anyone else could. In a gunfight that lasted seconds, that made all the difference. Number 3, Winchester Model 1892, the compact powerhouse. As the Frontier modernized, so did the Outlaws. The Winchester 1892, chambered in 4440 or 3840, was smoother, lighter, and faster than its predecessors. John Wesley Hardin and later Butch Cassidy's men swore by it for raids and getaways. It rode easily in a saddle scabbard, cycled flawlessly, and packed the punch of a revolver with the reach of a rifle. It wasn't for posing, it was for moving fast and hitting harder. If the 1873 was a frontier tool, the 1892 was a predator's weapon. Number 2, Colt Single Action Army, the legend they actually carried. Despite Hollywood's exaggeration, the Peacemaker did earn its fame because it worked. Introduced in 1873, it chambered the mighty .45 Colt and delivered balanced, smooth shooting. Almost every outlaw from Billy the Kid to Black Bart handled one at some point. Its single-action system was simple and rugged. No frills, no nonsense. The revolver that lawmen swore by was the same one outlaws stole. One man's badge gun was another's lifeline. Number 1, Winchester Model 1894. The last gun of the frontier. By the 1890s, the West was closing, but gunfights weren't over. The Winchester 94 brought modern smokeless cartridges to the outlaw era. Flat shooting, dependable, and lethal past 300 yards, it was found in the hands of late legends like Butch Cassidy's Wild Bunch and countless ranch thieves. It symbolized transition from black powder to modern fire, from folklore to history, the last rifle of the frontier and the first of the modern American outlaw. Closing reflection. The real guns of the Wild West weren't polished props. They were survival tools, scarred by holsters, stained by weather, and passed from dying hands to desperate ones. They weren't about honor or glory. They were about odds and how to tilt them your way. Every outlaw's gun told a story of invention, opportunity, and the thin line between justice and survival. No slow-motion duels, no silver spurs, just lead, leather, and consequence. If you value truth more than legend, subscribe to The Real Frontier, where every weapon earns its reputation the hard way.